Thank you. So I'm going to open up the room, get the energy going. If there's anyone new, please type in the chat box, or you can raise your hand if you see the emojis in the bottom. That'll let me know if everyone's familiar with my energy. I won't go through the disclaimer of what happens to some people when I open the energy. Okay, so we do have, okay, so if, as someone who's new to my energy, in a moment, it's going to start to get a little bit more intense, slowly. I'm going to go gradually. Most people are acclimated to my energy if they've been on TikTok lives or YouTube lives before. It is not Reiki. What I do is more on the metaphysical arena with some shamanic influence. So I work in energy, frequency, and vibration. And if you get lightheaded at any time, if you feel nauseous at any time, as long as it's a little bit, we're okay. If it escalates to something that's uncomfortable, please put in the chat box. And then you can also take down your hand now, because I see the raised hands. You can take it down, and then later, if you are unable to figure out how to navigate the chat box, you can just put your hand up and I'll try and catch you. I can't see who has their hand up because I've got so much stuff going on my side, but we'll address that so that we can bring your energy back down.
Sarah and Ashley was the one who raised hand.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just want to let you know.
Cool. I should probably open up my side screen a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to say this for those that are going to be watching this recording after on YouTube, is if anyone has a reaction, put it in the comment box in the YouTube or Facebook section, and I will respond as fast as I can to help you come back down from that energy. It's not intended to react, but if you have a lot of trauma and the trauma is triggered, it can do some funky stuff. Like most of us can handle, swimming in the ocean, but not all of us can handle swimming in the ocean with a giant wave hitting our face. There we go. Okay, we've got the energy acclimating up. Got a little bit of bumpiness for those that are not familiar with my energy. My left hand tells me when there's roadblocks. So my left hand with the tools that I use in my palm are picking up that some of you are feeling a little wobbly. So I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Smooth it out, and then we'll go up a little bit more. All right. Got a good warm flow right now. Good. Some of you might feel body heat. Some of you might have little micro tremors or vibrations in your body. That's part of the energy moving in, especially if you're new to my energy. I'm gonna hold it here for a little bit. We've got some good energy coming up. It's new. 1, 2, 3, 3 of you. Okay. How are you feeling, Regard? Okay.
I feel a lot of energy coming in, so it's good.
Yeah, I love group energy. It's so much fun. All right, so what we're going to do today is we are going to do a group healing in the second half of this. So if you've watched my TikToks and YouTubes where we do the group healing, we have something super special today, and we're going to be working with Regard, who is incredibly talented in the metaphysical arena. And Regard, if you want to give us a little bit of background on what you do and how it works.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for today. And I'm so excited to see you guys, even though I cannot see your beautiful face, but I'm just so excited. And for the one who is watching the recording, this is going to be awesome. So my name is Regard Tang. I am an empowerment coach and also a makeup artist. However, lately I realized that I have a very powerful gift, and how I really discovered it was last month when I went to Annie's, one of the showcase section. And I was like, wait, how come my voice changed? How come, like, it's just very interesting. And what I do is I'm actually able to feel people emotional pain in my body. I'm able to pull people's pain out of their body and kind of like unpack it for them. I'm also able to connect to spirit, ask spirits questions. And sometimes the ancestors will come in. It depends on, each session is very different. Yeah, so basically that is what I do. And also because that my power is very powerful, for some people that they are not completely ready to unpack their Pandora box, it might be a lot for some of you. But yeah, this is going to be a great section. So yeah.
And we have the energy showcase from December with Regard, and you can watch that on YouTube channel. It says the Winter Energy Showcase 2021 and has Regard's name on it. And you can see what it looks like when Regard is on full charge battery. It's pretty intense. What we're doing today is not going to be that intense. So for those that are like, ooh, what is this? This is going to be a little demo. So we're going to do 1, maybe 2 emotions per person, just so that you can see what it feels like, or not see what it feels like, so you can feel what it feels like, see what it looks like on the screen when other people are having that experience. So I'm going to go through, I'm just going to check. This is super easy for me to be on Zoom because I can see names and faces and I can pick energies that are, let's see what we got. What do we have? Oh.
And at the meantime, because Annie was describing for that showcase, I'm trying to find the link right now and I can put it in the chat box and you can check it out later.
So we're going to go, Sandra first is vibrating the highest. Like Sandra, your energy, if you are open to it, your energy is like the loudest voice. It's the kid with the hand up the highest energetically. So if you are open, would you like to come on the screen? And if, okay. So let's get you up here. Let's pin you. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
So what's going to happen is Regard is going to pull out some stuff from your body, from your timeline. If it gets to be too much, just like let us know. Okay, let's slow down.
Okay.
Or if it's hitting too hard, we're going to slow down and we're just going to let you catch up to what's coming through.
Okay.
Hey, Sandra, how are you?
Hi, good.
Hi, nice working with you. I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, so just want to remind you that this might be a lot for some people, especially that for people that they are not familiar with their emotion. So if when I tap into certain thing, if it's too much for you, please feel free to stop me at any time, because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, because sometimes when things come up, you might not able to process now, or it takes a little bit, like few days to process it. So just let me know whenever that you want to stop me. And also after the sessions, I'm highly recommend you to move your body. You can take a walk. Yes, you can take a walk, dance, go to the gym, exercise.
Just move.
Just move. Because I realized that when people that they don't move, the energy is just sit there, and then especially the emotion is like, there's like so much, right? So we don't want that kind of heaviness. That is one thing to help. And also for other, sorry, there's a poll.
That was me coming in.
Oh, okay. Because okay, let me move that over. And also, if there's a lot for you, I highly recommend you to journal and talk to the people that you trust to share with your emotions or experience or anything like that. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Anyhow, I'm going to tap in now. And also, Sandra, I just want to let you know that it might take me a little, I'm going to turn off the light. It might take me a little while to tap in, especially because we are not in the same room. So the energy, it will still flow, but it's not as strong, if it makes sense.
Okay.
So
Start here, Regard. Come into this zone here.
right here. Okay, so by the chest or to the belly? Okay.
This zone right here, like between my breasts.
Okay, so sorry, I have to, one more time. So on the chest?
Yeah, a little bit, narrow it down, bring it, shorten it.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go right into that zone. I don't know where exactly.
And Sandra, if you can mute yourself at the moment, I will be appreciated. It's just because it's easier for me to focus. Thank you. And Sandra, if you can open up your heart and welcoming in, it will be better because I feel there's a blockage and I feel there's like a door that is closed and I cannot get through it. So it's kind of like in and out. So if you can kind of like able to like welcoming me in, so I can kind of like go in and dive in and see it. Is it okay? Yeah, thank you.
Try going in through the back, Regard.
Say it one more time, sorry.
Try going into the back.
To the back, okay. There's a lot of stress. I don't know if this is true, but is it you or your family? There's like some kind of like battling like some kind of sickness maybe? Sandra, you can unmute yourself and talk to me if it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel stress, a lot of stress, and I can feel there's like really heavy. Like when I went to your back,
Yes.
it's really,
Yes.
really heavy. Ooh, I can feel it in my body. So,
And I want to make a disclaimer right now, Regard.
yeah.
Is that because you're also learning.
Yeah.
And this is part of, we're helping the audience and you're growing in your mastery of your skill. Nothing I may know from another TikTok session or anything else has been shared with Regard. So I want to make that very clear that whether it was something that if I did one-on-one work during a TikTok live or YouTube live, nothing I know at all has been shared with Regard. This is coming in very blind because this is part of her training too.
Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting her know that. Yeah, because I come in and knowing nothing and I just showed up.
Yes.
But
I'm going through a stressful time right now.
yeah, because I can like literally feel it in my body.
I'm feeling, you can feel my
Yes.
shoulders curling
Ooh.
into.
Yes, I've been holding it in my shoulder. Yeah, behind my neck.
And the energy coming down the arms.
Mhm,
Like
I feel
right
that.
here,
Yeah.
right here, the whole entire back.
Yeah.
Not the lower back
Yes.
though. Okay, let me see. This is really intense. Sandra, what are you carrying?
Cargo container.
I know, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, don't be. And also, I just want to let you know that for the people that they never worked with me before, I laugh a lot, so I can kind of separate
Okay,
my
that's
own
fine.
energy and the
Yes,
energy.
I understand.
Yeah, so it's nothing. I take this very seriously, and
Yes.
I don't take it lighthearted, but I have to laugh in order to separate that energy. So I just want to let you know about that.
Exactly. I understand. Mhm.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Let me shake it off. Sorry. Whew. Annie, I just feel like it's just so heavy, and like even though my thigh is like tied up, but I can't get through it.
And I did feel some relief, like in the back of my neck.
Say it one more time. Sorry, Annie.
Regard, come in through the middle right finger. Bring the energy
Right.
through.
Like right
And
here.
yeah, and we want to go to the sternum. So we want to come through
Okay.
and come into here to tap into those emotions, because we're having to take the long way away around. So those that have watched my TikTok video, it's not always the best path to take. The best path to take is not always a straight line between A and B. Sometimes we have to do the spiral around to get through the back door. Ooh, ooh. And focus on what hasn't been said. Regard, can you feel that build up in the throat?
Romantic relationship? I don't know. Like, is it divorce maybe?
Caretaker. Caretaker.
Oh my God. It's really hard for me to concentrate. I'm sorry. I need to like, because I can feel so much energy, so intense. And it's for some reason, it's still blocking me to get in. So I can feel the energy in my body, but I can't get through the emotion just yet. So
pick one feeling, pick one section of the body, focus on that.
okay.
You can't, like, the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. It takes
Yeah.
pieces.
I feel because that I can feel it in my back earlier, and when you feel like this finger, so I just touch it and I went through it. I was like, holy crap, I feel a lot of energy. I don't know, can you see my like shaking?
Yeah, my physical body's heating up. So we're receiving the information just slower. It's not coming at us like we would in other sessions. And this is the first time we have an audience watching. Before we've been doing one-on-one. So regard, go into the throat tap into the throat and just sit in the throat and like just let the system know that we're just taking data from the throat. Those are the only emotions we want to feel right now.
Okay. Sorry, Sandra, can you just give me one piece of information? Maybe it's easier for me to tap in because I feel a lot of energy,
Yes.
but I cannot get through at all for some reason. It might be because I'm picking up other people's energy in the room. So because also as Edney said that this is the first time we're having audience. And usually when I work with her, it's just me, her, and a client. So it's very direct. And this time, because there's more people in here, so I possibly pick up other people's energy. So if you can give me like a one piece of information so I can try to tap in a little bit more, it might be easier for me to work on, if it's okay.
Okay. Well, my situation, I'm a caretaker. I'm taking care of my mother that has dementia. This is new for me, and I'm dealing with a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said earlier? Is either you or your family have sickness?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I got that part. Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Okay. Let me try this finger first before I tap into her throat.
Yep.
You have a difficult relationship with your mom. You don't know how to handle her since you were young.
Yes. It's like everything is coming up now that I'm
Ooh.
the caretaker.
And Sandra, I want you to don't feel bad for me at all, because what I'm feeling in your body, it is okay for me to handle. You just have to trust, okay?
Yes.
And as soon as we're done, the energy leaves Regard's body anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't worry about that because I can feel that there's resistance.
Okay.
But if you like open heart and like welcome me in, I'm able to help you to move through the energy. If you're worrying, hurting me as a messenger, that it will resist me. So just open up and receive and let me guide you, okay?
Yes.
Stay in flow.
Thank you. Thank you. Your mom is always shouting. Like it's very strong.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, I see it.
Mad energy.
Oh, you scare her since you were really, really young, because that like, wait, does she smoke or like, does she smoke?
No.
No, okay. I don't know why I see someone smoking. You feel very, very stuck and like you have no way out a current situation. You feel your whole life is dedicated to her. And you don't, I might be wrong, but this is what I pick up. You don't have a partner to share. Get to my lower back. Annie, can you help me ask me a questions or something to guide me to navigate this, please? If you see something in her body or like
Focus on the emotions that were from pre-birth, from as a fetus. Emotions that originated before birth. Isolate it in the timeline to be just before birth.
Okay, got it. So in her mom's tummy?
Yep.
Okay.
What was picked up then? What emotions originated from that point? What fears came in? Fears of what? Focus on grief, go into the grief, fears relating to grief.
Judgment, because I think her mom and her mom's dad doesn't have a good relationship. He isolated her.
Yeah.
Oof, a lot of judgment. Jesus Christ. Your grandfather, which is your mom's dad, is a very strong alpha person that he's very toxic.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Cruel.
Yeah. So we're in.
Your mom feel like is a burden to her dad.
Yes.
Because your grandfather said a lot of things to your mom. She doesn't know how to navigate since she was a child. She doesn't have love in that department. She's seeking for love. She's trying to patch the relationship with your grandfather, but he refused. She's really sad. She feels very, very, very lonely. Your mom's mom is the lady who doesn't have a lot of power in the relationship with your grandpa, because
Yes.
your grandpa is a very alpha person, and your grandma
Yes.
your grandma is really sad too.
Yes. Very bad depression, always.
Your mom
Always.
is very hopeless in a family.
Hard. They had a hard childhood.
I see that. I see that. I see that.
We're here to clear the trauma regard. So let's focus on the lineage, clearing that generational trauma.
Sorry. Sorry, I saw
Thank you.
I saw that, like, I don't know that your grandpa physically abused your grandma, but I saw that it's very, like, verbally abused. Okay. Sorry, I have to take off my jacket.
We're getting down to business now.
Yeah, I'm getting warm. Okay. Okay. Annie, I think this is a little new to me. So can you tell me how can I move through that energy, or how can I
Tap in. So what we're going to do is we're leaving the body, the energy of the body. We're going to go into the timeline.
say it one more time?
We're going into like the family tree, the timeline.
Uh-huh.
So all we need to do is go back. We're here for Sandra right now.
Yes.
So when we clear, we're going to clear the energy that came from being a fetus,
Okay, got you.
right? Because when mom is in a state of energy, that gets shared with the fetus, that's where
Yeah.
hopelessness or the helplessness comes in, is that there all this energy is coming at the fetus hasn't, it can't escape the womb.
Yeah,
So let's go.
it got passed down.
It got passed down generationally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if we
exactly.
clear it, if we can clear it from Sandra today,
Okay.
that's all we need to do. Is we're going to focus right now on just the energy that's in the timeline. So when you go into clear, we're clearing the energy that belongs.
So you want me to separate mom's and Sandra's energy?
Nope, we're going to keep them all together. I want you to separate from Sandra's body into the timeline. It's like the genealogy. So we're clearing the genealogy, not the human.
Okay, I got you.
As much as I love working with you, Sandra, we're going to separate you as a human, as a member of the human species.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're trying to separate the emotions a little bit, right?
Yeah.
If I get it correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go into the emotions that are tied to the lineage.
Okay.
And clear it like you're wiping that out of the lineage.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, Spirit was telling me that, Sandra, you are doing what you can do for your mom. It is your responsibility, but it's not your, like, quote unquote job to take responsibility for her emotion.
Okay.
She doesn't know how to show love to you. It doesn't mean that she doesn't love you. It's just because this is what she learned from her parents.
Yes, I have that understanding.
Yeah. Don't try to fit into her emotion. This is what I hear from your mom's emotions. It can be like very sucking your all kind of energy from you.
Yes.
Spirit was telling me to care yourself more. Ooh. It's very unhealthy. Do you have a lot of friends It said it
No.
does. Yeah, it said that it doesn't have a lot of friends, so it's very hard for you to share your burden with someone else.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Okay, so Spirit was telling me that dedicate some time to yourself because you're giving all, like all, 100% to your mom, as it doesn't do you any good.
Okay.
Go outside more. You get caught up in a house all the time. I'm sorry, I pick up that you're very depressed actually.
Okay.
Spirit was telling me that don't spend too much time on screen. I don't understand that.
That's
And
my
it-
phone. Definitely.
And it said that more gardening.
Okay.
It helps you balance. Writing.
Okay.
Write more. Wait. You do like writing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, see? It told me to write more. You're not writing at all.
No.
You lost that. You lost the passion. Spirit told me that write. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be shared with other
Okay.
people. Right. Oh, write a block. Oh, okay. This is what he told me, or she, Spirit. There's no pronouns for them. It said that starting
Okay.
start a block, start writing your difficulty as a caregiver, and
Okay.
you will help other caregiver, and this is how you create your community and your tribe. Oh, and he said, or she said,
Okay.
remember to use hashtag.
Okay.
They are tech savvy. That will help you balance more because now you're completely out of balance. Oof. Do you like gardening at all or plants?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I said that gardening, like because that you're not even doing that. You have a backyard, right?
Yes.
Do it. Oh,
Okay.
I see tomatoes. Basil, tomatoes,
Yes. Yes. Both.
carrots.
Yes.
Yeah, do those things. Focus on that.
Okay.
Those are your friends.
Okay.
Because that you might not be a people person. You most likely you're introvert. But
Definitely.
get those things flow and get those things going. It will help you and it will separate your emotion with your mom a little bit. That will give you a lot
Okay.
of break. A lot of break. Whenever she shout, walk away. Go do your gardening, cleaning, writing, whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't go on your phone. Because when she shout, you go on your phone, it's even more toxic for you. That is not helping.
Okay.
It's not breaking the cycle, it's perpetuating it.
Yeah, that
All
doesn't
right.
help.
This is powerful. She's right.
give yourself at least like 2-3 hours, not in the same room with your mom. It doesn't need to be consistency like 2-3 hours. You can break it through like an hour in the morning, an hour at night, whatever, however you want to do it. Focus on yourself.
Okay.
Again, it tell me again, put your phone away. Like, yeah, it said that like
I'm addicted.
when you write, don't put the phone next to you. Put it in another room, even in a restroom.
Okay.
You have to break that cycle.
I think we all need to break that cycle.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people here.
I'm addicted too. So, but then that's what I hear, because that some people that they have a better concentration, but for Sandra, it's very hard for her to concentrate.
Well, let's think about what phones do, right? We get stimulated by some external thing. We go to our phone, we get the dopamine of the phone.
Exactly.
It's no different than sex addiction or gambling addiction. It's the same hormonal response. And then we become cycled into it, to the dependency of dopamine, because now our biological system is reliant on it.
But that that dopamine, that kind of hit, it gives you even more depression.
Yeah.
That's what
it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start bringing it down, Regard. I want to make sure that we have time for everybody else.
Got you. Okay. So should we close this?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Annie, should we close this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Disconnect from Sandra.
Okay.
And then we'll go into a group. I want to do a group exercise with everyone that's on. And I want to test Regard. I want to test you to see how well, we're going to see how well the energy is when we're working in group format.
Okay.
So
I need to go to restroom really quick, if it's okay.
No worries, because it's going to give me time to close down my frequencies for individual work and go into a group.
Okay, cool.
Wow, okay, so there's quite a few new folks. Okay, so for those that are new, I'm looking at the poll. For those that are new, did you feel the energy when Regard was working with Sandra? Could you feel anything in your body, or were you responding in any way to what we were just doing? Yeah. Okay, good. So unpin Sandra. So Regard, for those that are just coming in now, Regard is using the restroom. We're taking a quick pause to switch out energies, and then we're going to do some group work. Okay.
Oh, and one last thing about for Sandra, Spiro was just telling me that you don't walk enough. Go outside more. You need vitamin D. That's what it said.
That is a huge, vitamin D is one of the biggest deficiencies that we see linking back. It's one of the biggest deficiencies I see with clients, linking back to depression and stickiness, energetic stickiness, where it's the grief, sadness, shame, guilt, those all feed, the lack of vitamin D feeds. The vitamin D can help combat it quite a bit.
Yeah, and one last thing before we move on, Spiro was telling me that when you garden, you are taking vitamin D. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, okay, I'm good.
Okay, so I want you to tap into the whole group, the group as a whole. And let's see what's going on.
What do you want me to tap into, if it's okay?
I want you to just tap into the whole group and see what emotion comes up. So like when I do group healing, I like how we did the poll in Zoom earlier. Is this your first time? Is it not? I want you to take a poll of all of the energies that represent each individual person, the mind, body, spirit, that third attribute. Poll it and see what the top emotion is. And I want you to clear that emotion. Can we clear it from the whole group?
Okay, got you. So let me repeat the question one more time so I can understand a little bit more. So basically tap in the whole group and see that shame.
Yeah, shame. Let's go shame. Yep.
Dude, I don't even have to tap in. It's like the shame just came through to my back.
Like, hey, you want to talk about it? I'm here.
Yeah, it's like, shame. Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be a lot different than what the one-on-ones. It's going to respond very differently. So when we're pulling shame from each person, so those that are messaging in the chat box, you can chat. The chat messages will not be included on YouTube. In this particular portion where I'm explaining this will actually get edited out as well. So if you are responding to what Regard is doing, just let me know. This isn't going to be public. Your name won't be seen on the recording. Just let me know if you're picking up on what Regard is doing, if you can feel it moving in your own body. So start really slow, Regard. We're going to take out, like if we were looking at a full bottle, a full water bottle, like a 12-ounce water bottle, I want you to just take a half an ounce first. Take a small amount. We're going chunk by chunk. Ooh, there we go.
Guilt came up.
Well, shame and guilt are very close to each other.
Yeah, it just came up.
Yep. Let's work with that.
Oh, hello, sisters.
Try to isolate one at a time. Let's talk about one as a group, as a collective, as a group, but pick one person. What guilt are they experiencing without identifying who they are?
Okay, got you. So it just whatever it came through me.
Yep.
Body shaming.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, dude, this is strong. Like my whole body is like vibrating.
That's my next TikTok. It's already, there's my little note to write about it. It's on my list of the next video I'm doing.
This is a lot of information, but my whole butt cheek was like this.
And what happens, right? What happens when our butt cheeks come together,
like,
right? Our digestive system clenches up and we're holding on to the toxicity and we're not letting it go.
Yeah.
It comes in and it locks up. And then we get things like colitis and colon cancer and
oh my God. Okay, I just picked up
IBS.
I just pick up like multiple people telling themselves that I'm so overweight.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Someone keep on saying that I'm a loser. I mean, I'm sure there's multiple people it can resonate.
Yep.
That came really strong.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds cheesy, but I'm using my love energy Sorry, sometimes I cannot pronounce word because that it's just I'm downloading and speaking at the same time. And English is not my first language, just so you guys know. I'm using love, element, and energy to kind of push through those shame a little bit.
And it goes both ways. It's not having too much weight always. Sometimes it's not having enough weight that we body shame too.
Someone is resisting it. I don't know who.
Okay, we're in a group, so it's okay if there's resistance.
Which is okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
completely.
we're not working one-on-one. Yeah.
Annie, how do you feel? Do you feel a little bit less?
I stepped out of it. I'm not in the arena right now.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm like on the sidelines.
Got you. I have to step away a little bit because it's like so much energy. It's very intense. But I pushed down from 12-ounce water bottle down to like 8 to 9.
Take a break, pause, right? So we did a lot more.
I need to move my body.
Yeah. Group energy is way different than one-on-one. Very, very different. You gotta go slower.
But honestly, how I see it myself, I just have this idea before I went to bed yesterday. Basically, I'm like a cleaner, like a vacuum cleaner to clean out people's energy.
And some people are hoarders and a lot of stuff is going out the door and they're panicking.
Exactly.
That's my trauma. You're taking my trauma.
Exactly. I had the same vision you just said. While I was like cleaning and people was like, oh my God, those are my things.
It's junk. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like for some people that it brings them a little bit more calm. Just the last 10 minutes or so when I move through people's energy.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I step back in and go through from the 8 to 9 down a little bit more?
Hang on. There's a few people still catching up with their energy. So I can still feel the movement. I'm going to wait till that stabilizes.
Okay, you tell me.
There's my ear. Ooh, sometimes the doorbell rings really, really loud. The energetic doorbell of like, we got stuff to do. I'm like, I know.
My hand is like this side, like, my energetic hand is my left, but this side is like so heavy. I don't know who hands is that on the right.
Well, we've got a comment in the comment box about a right shoulder.
Oh, did it? I didn't even see it. Oh my God. Because I took off my glasses. After I take off my glasses, I can't see anything. So yeah, it's really heavy. Oof. Okay, I help you shake it off.
All right.
Oof.
Play with some.
Ugh.
This is a magnet ruler.
Mm.
It's used with Dr. Bradley Nelson's emotion code system. But the magnets are strong enough that I can pull them from the magnet energy in here. I'll send them to you, Regard, and then you can send it to Catherine.
It stabilized.
Magnets are powerful.
Yeah, stabilize. Yeah.
We'll do one more and then we'll get feedback from the audience.
Okay.
So let's take a poll. What's the next? So we've got body shaming. Do we need to clear some more of that?
Before I go back in, I don't know whose back is this.
So
I feel it. Because I keep like getting pushed. I don't know what happened earlier.
this is the majority of the group.
Yeah.
There's
Like a couple people said it.
no, I'm counting. I don't see people as individuals, but I see them as little energy heads, like
Oh,
little,
I see. Ah, okay.
12 little
Little
so
ball.
I was like, duck, duck, go. I'm like, 1, 2,
I
all
can't.
of you.
I can't. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so there's 12 that have some from either like very, very mild to moderate to intense back.
Okay,
So
yeah,
let's
I felt a lot because it was really heavy for my back. Yes, I went to the gym today, but I know it's not my back.
no, this is not. No, I didn't go to the gym, and this is not mine.
Yeah, it's not my back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what comes up. Let's see, should we still focusing on shame or okay? It's that guilt.
Well, could they be? Are you seeing it because they're tied together, right? The burden of not being good enough. Are they separate?
Yes and no.
Okay,
Some
so then separate
some
them.
said yes, some said no.
Separate them. Go finish body shaming first. Let's close that out.
Okay, got you. Okay, let me start from 8 to 9 to the bottom, and let's see, can I
Okay.
bring it to that down to 6? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Spirit was just telling me that if you feel that you have body shame, pick one thing on your body, like on your body, that you really, 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 really love, and focus on that more. This is one of the message.
What's going on? Who's getting, so this is also tying into knee pain.
I didn't feel the knee though.
I've got the knees. It's the resistance to move forward because it's not.
Yeah, I didn't feel the knee. Oh, left. Oh, it's coming. Is it? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, yes, yes, yes. From my knee down to the feet,
Yeah.
it's numb there on my left. Oh, sorry, I was just focusing on that for a second. Okay, better. I think we can move on to next because that the shame has reduced a little bit more. Yeah. Down to like 6.5.
Good. Okay, so we've got some new folks coming in. I'm going to add them into the group. And for those that just came in, I turned the video off so that you wouldn't be in the video recording without knowing what was happening. So to protect the privacy of everyone in the audience. Okay, so now what I want to do is, regard, if you are okay taking a break.
Okay.
I'm going to close my energy. If you want to close your energy, I'm going to do a group healing for the folks that are here. We'll do a maybe 15-minute group healing.
Okay.
15, 20. I'm not so good at guessing. I'm like, oh, we're going to do an hour healing. It ends up being 2 hours. So
I know.
I'm very, very bad at guessing. I'm going to start rolling everybody up. In regard, do you want to be in the healing group too? And be included?
Yes, but I need to do some jumping jack at the back first, and then I come back because my body needs to move.
No worries. No
and
worries.
I will be right back. And when you're healing, I will join you. So thank you.
Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if anyone can see. What I was doing was honoring the masculine and the feminine within everyone, because the body has sex, the mind has gender, mind, body, spirit. That third attribute has current. So yin, yang. I see it as masculine, feminine, like give, take. And so I'm joining those, harmonizing the energies and honoring, which is an interesting conversation, honoring the masculine in us. You can even see it. There's like micro movements in my hand. I don't know if you have a big enough screen, you might be able to see it on the phone. You're not going to see it. When I go into honoring the masculine, whether we're male or female, like women, men, or if we prefer a gender pronoun that is something else, honoring the masculine within us collectively as a group, we're not honoring the masculine very well. And this is just as important as honoring the feminine with us. We have to, no one is an extreme feminine current. No one's an extreme masculine. We're somewhere in the middle. Sometimes we're more toward one or the other, we favor, but if we're extreme, we're toxic. So we have to learn to honor both energies. And as I'm bringing that masculine energy in, it's like, this is leadership. This is tying into the masculine that's associated with leadership. And leadership really is a balance of masculine and feminine. It's the nurturing of those that are following us, but it's also the like what I think of Martin Luther King. There was a masculineness to the efforts of marching forward passively, but the feminine part of that was that it wasn't done with force. Yeah, did I say that right? So we're coming in with that current, and that current still, like my hand's still trembling. So I'm coming back, starting over. Like I'm plowing snow or pushing dirt. I'm coming through. And if I feel too much resistance, I'm going to come back and start over. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got that going. All right. Now let's bring that feminine in with it. Who's feeling it right here? I'm bringing those two together. I'm feeling it in the back. I'm feeling it in the throat. Where else does the balance? In our relationships, this comes in because those are those boundaries of saying these are the perimeters and this is what I need for self-care. Where our masculine is the protection, it's the safety, it's the communication, while the feminine is the nurturing and the growing and the germinating and the shadow work, the things that we have to go within to find carries a lot of that feminine power. And we've got to get a lot more of that throat back energy out of there, because that's hindering us from stepping into our power in a greater way, stepping into who we are at the core in a greater way, stepping into our purpose. So I'm going to focus on, I can't even decide. Apparently I'm doing both at the same time. I'm going to focus on bringing both of those up. Ooh, we got throat blocks. Come back down, try again. Ah, that throat. Anyone feeling that in their digestive tract and their lower intestinal area? I'm moving that up and it's like, okay. So any problems with bowel movements, with constipation, those are all reasons, or those are all symptoms of not honoring that balance of who we really are. Right there, I'm gonna hold right there. A few of you've got that. Few of you have got that real big block, and I'm just gonna hold patiently for it to move on its own. Try that again. Okay, now we're coming into here. Tap your chest. Does anyone feel numbness in their chest? Or strangeness, strange feeling? Okay, this is what's getting cleared right now. This is the block. This is not honoring who you are. And that back, someone's got lower back, like mid thoracic. Anyone watching these, the closed captioning? It's very funny to read them. Okay. All right, now we're in this zone here. Elbow, forearm, What's going on there? Okay, we've got this. So this is a defense move, a sort of protection, like to block, but it's not in a blocked strategic martial arts sense. This is like a child not knowing how to block and protect themselves, and trying to defend themselves. So it's the world pelting us, coming at us and hitting us, and we don't know how to protect ourselves. And we need to honor that masculine within us that has that confidence to say, enough, enough. I'm not playing this game. Yeah, yep. Okay. As soon as I said that, the energy was like, thank you for honoring that. And it subsided. What's next? Collarbone. Okay. This is helplessness in communication. This energy here is revolving around not knowing the right words to say to get your point across. It's the frustration of not communicating. It's not clearly, that's not the right word. Communicating concisely so that it's not taken advantage of. So it's saying what you need to say without giving anybody extra room on the rope to hang you with. I'm going to come up. I'm going to hold that. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just let everyone come down from what's been going on. And let's get some feedback. What did you think of this experience? What did you think of, where's your guy coming back? Ping you back up. All right, so what did you think of Regard's gift? Did you feel it? Did you have an experience when she was working?